It is so decided.
With one-time bang of the gavel by the UNGA president, the Pact of the Future sailed through, adopted against the realization that the world is confronted by rising catastrophic and existential risk, many caused by choices made. The ultimate plan is to redress injustices and to reduce inequalities within and between countries, particularly with financing. President Mbumba says the Summit of the Future helped to build consensus, as it has been a collective effort over the past 18 months.
Leave this summit with renewed commitments and concrete action plans to eradicate poverty, eliminate hunger, tackle climate change, and build a global economy that works for all. Future generations will judge us not by our words, but by our actions.
The adoption of the pact also signals the centrality of the UN in negotiating solutions to global challenges. President Mbumba strongly advocated for member states to be courageous to reform international organizations, including the UN and the Security Council.
First, the UN must empower nations and regions to adopt comprehensive pathways to provide economic opportunities and prosperity, underpinned by environmental sustainability. Second, the UN must strengthen global agreements and institutions to ensure the effective implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. Thirdly, the UN must be equipped to finance these goals through an innovative global financial architecture.
The pact further challenges on the Security Council to ensure that peace operations are anchored in and guided by political strategies deployed with prioritized mandates.
The pact shows our determination to restore trust in our common institutions. It shows that all the talk of division, polarization, and uncertainty will not be the end of the story of the United Nations. Because we still cooperate, we are still placing trust in one another, we are still committed to the principles of the Charter, and we are still willing to treat each other with respect and fairness.
About 7 countries, including Russia and North Korea, had proposed some amendments to the pact prior to its adoption. Key among the concerns was the alleged possible interference in the domestic affairs of the UN member states. However, the UN Secretary General says countries need to look beyond the current concerns.
But we cannot wait for perfect conditions. We must take the first decisive steps towards updating and reforming international cooperation and make it more networked, more fair, and more inclusive now. And today, thanks to your efforts, we have.
The Pact of the Future outlines 56 actions whose penultimate test in part lies in the timeless implementation without excluding any grouping. Blanche Koreses, NBC News at the UN headquarters.